Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
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 Say his name.
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 Robin Brooks.
What do we want?
Justice.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
What do we want?
Justice.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we demand?
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 Justice.
Justice for who?
Robert Brooks.
What do we want?
Justice.
Justice for who?
Robert Brooks.
What do we want?
Justice.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we demand?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
Charge all them. Charge the murderers. Charge the murderers.
Charge the murderers. Charge the murderers.
Charge the murderers.
Charge the murderers. Charge the murderers. Charge the murderers.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we demand?
Justice.
What do we demand?
Justice.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
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 Say his name.
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 Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
What do we demand?
Justice.
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 Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
Robin Brooks.
Say his name.
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 Robin Brooks.
Justice for who?
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 Robin Brooks.
What do we demand?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we demand?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
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 We came today to send a clear message. We understand that there was a process that happened yesterday
Speak about it. Speak about it.
where the medical examiner did their report and said that based off their findings that Robert Brooks
Murder.
was a homicide.
Murder.
We didn't need to know that.
No, we did.
We saw. The videos don't lie.
Videos.
Videos don't lie.
Evidence, clear evidence. We saw the pictures of the truth,
That's right. Right.
the on videotape,
That's right.
Accidentally.
that
Thank God.
murderers inside of Marcy Correctional Facility
decided to use excessive force to kill a black man.
Public lynching.
It was a
Modern day
modern,
lynching. Modern day lynching.
it was a modern day lynching
Right. Hate crime.
that happened before the
Gang
eyes
assault.
of everybody across this country.
Speak to it.
witness.
Speak to it.
We are here today
Right.
because we've been down this road before.
Too many times. Too
We've
many
been down
times.
this road before
Too many
of
times.
shucking and driving and trying to be able to fight for what is right.
That's right.
Our
So
God-given
we are
rights.
here today to demand
Arrests.
that these
Thugs. Murderers. Thugs.
Murderers.
these
Animals.
Murderers. Criminally prosecuted. They don't want to be in the cell.
they should be arrested
Corruption officers.
and they should be charged to the fullest extent of the law,
Put in
which is
population.
murder.
Intentional.
We are not going to be able to stop. That's why we're in front of DA Fitzpatrick's office,
Right.
because we want to make sure
You understand.
that this is what we do in New York City.
All the
We
time.
shut it down in New York City in the name of Robert Brooks.
That's right.
And we came all the way in the snow, in the rain,
Nicole.
in the cold, to make sure that this DA do the right thing and charge them with the right crime.
Murder.
Intentional.
Gangbangers. Thugs. Animals. As a black woman, I'm tired of those white cops killing our black men. Stop it! Stop it! They need to go to jail. They are not above the law. They are not above the law.
One
They are not above the law. They are not above the law.
One mic, Rachel, one mic.
We are grateful for the energy that came on the bus. We are grateful for those who are in the struggle of fighting for those brothers and sisters that are incarcerated. They need a voice, and we are their voices. So at this time, you will hear from a brother who has been on the front lines of dealing with these issues, who's also was in the belly of the beast, and witnesses of these officers and these thugs that did crimes over and over again, that did brutality that was not even documented.
That's right.
Let us hear now from Brittany Smith from the family and friends of wrongfully convicted.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Now, while we just learned on Tuesday that the DA put in notice to the grand jury to say that he's going to charge these individuals with homicide, right? Come on. We're here to say that's a step in the right direction. But it's not enough.
That's right.
Today makes 59 days and it's still not arrested. That's a smack to all of us right now. And we here to say that when the indictment and arrest do come down,
No bail.
that these murderers do not receive any preference treatment.
No bail.
They should be treated like all of us who went to prison.
That's right.
No bail.
They should be perk walk through the streets in handcuffs so the world can see who they are and know their names. And also, they should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, like many of us here who went to prison.
Amen.
If a murder comes down, they should not receive no bail, and they should be held in jail like I was for something I ain't do for 27 years.
That's right.
These guys are nothing but murderers.
That's right.
Like he just spoke about, the medical examiner office didn't have to tell me this from our community
That's right.
what this was it?
That's right.
We saw.
I seen the hate crime. Who else seen the hate crime?
I saw hate crimes. I saw gangbangers. Gangbangers.
We want these corrections officers to be prosecuted to the full extent of law, because if we would have took those type of actions, that's what many of us look like.
You've been arrested already. Been
We'd
arrested
have
already.
been arrested,
Been arrested
waiting
already.
to get indicted, right? So
Same
that's
day.
what we're here today to ask for. No justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
It is our duty. I want y'all to repeat that to me.
It is our
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It's our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It's our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
This is our joy forward, not movement. We can't let them off the hook. No. For what they did.
To Robert Brooks. And what they do to all black men.
Not letting them off.
There's still no justice. Robert Brooks' family and the community at large is still suffering from the incident. Many of us are traumatized.
Traumatized.
Who've been in prison.
Petrified.
Families of people who've been in prison. It's not enough. D.A. Fitzpatrick. It's not enough until we see these individuals in handcuffs, indicted and convicted,
Perp warrants.
and prosecuted to full.
They
We
should have
don't
been
want no
arrested
loopholes for these individuals to get convicted
They
to
should have
be
been arrested.
a reversal in a year. We don't want
They
that.
should have been arrested already.
As
soon as they see that footage, they should
Is it
arrest.
that we...
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
What do we want?
Justice.
Justice for who?
Robert Brooks.
At this time, you will hear from a brother who has done time in jail and who has been on the front lines with his organization. Let us hear from Amon Perry from CCA.
Right. Like you said, my name is Armand Perry. I just did 22 years in prison
Wow.
for murder.
Wow.
They said I was guilty. And you know what? I was guilty. I was guilty. I held it because that's what I did.
That's what a man do.
But then, in owning my flaws, they say you got to go away for life and get your life right. That's what they told me. They told me you got to go away for life and get your life right as a first-time felony offender. Well, guess what? They've been committing felonies in Department of Corrections over and over and over and over and over again.
And they're not held accountable. Hold them accountable.
They've been committing murder over and over and over again.
Getting away with it.
It's not a first-time felony offender.
No, it's not.
Hell no.
No. First time
This is a
video.
serial killer.
Yup.
A corrupt governmental
I'm
enterprise.
asking D.A. Fitzpatrick to step to his business and do his fucking job.
Do your fucking job.
Excuse my freedom.
No first speech excuse.
I did my job. I did what I was supposed to do to get my life in order.
Basically, he had his wife.
And they kept spanking me at the board over and over and over again, not because I didn't know how to straighten up, but because I straightened up and I looked like somebody who would never go back to prison.
Come on.
They quick to let a knucklehead go home.
Come on.
Quick to let a knucklehead go home, banking on he's gonna come back with another A1 felony and put more money in the pockets of the government, New York State.
Crooked government. Evil
I'm
government.
asking you,
Racist government.
Fitzpatrick, to step to your business and bring these men
there.
to justice who represent some form of law enforcement.
Huh. What a joke.
I'm asking you to bring every man that was standing in that infirmary, because this is a
And that
special
nurse.
place where they like to commit a crime.
Intentional
I'm
murder,
letting you
acting
know
in
right
crime.
now, firsthand. I did 22 years in prison in the ugliest places you can imagine in New York State.
So sorry, brother.
I know y'all still there in Auburn.
Yeah, it is.
I'm talking about my bros who done got their life right, who they just don't want to let go.
Right.
But by keeping
Money.
them in a dangerous place like that, when they got their life in order, you putting their life in danger. And I pray that the brothers that still lost get their shit together and get out of there, because your life is in danger long as you sitting there. Because you have a man in uniform, I'm talking about a hit squad in every jail in New York State. They got good
Criminals in
officers.
a uniform.
They got good
Criminals in a
officers.
uniform.
And then you got bad officers. It's a hit squad in every jail. And they do this all the time.
Bad ones
We
outweigh the
lucky
good ones.
that video got to the street.
That was God. That was
Because
God.
nobody know what's going on.
That was God.
I'm here because my bros I left behind the wall have no voice. Come on.
We are their voice.
They don't got no voice.
What's up, brother?
Don't forget about her.
We here, brother.
You right.
We here, brother.
You right.
What's up?